Hello, dear subscribers. Hope you all are doing great. A warm welcome to our YouTube channel. Here we upload amazing facts related to food, technology, psychology, horror, and many others. Enjoy the facts and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep supporting. The red and white Coca-Cola logo is recognized by 94% of the world's population. As per a contest in 2012, the Walmart with most Facebook likes would get a visit from Pitbull. In 1724, a criminal named Margaret was hanged but later found still alive. When George Westinghouse fell into financial problems and asked Nikola Tesla for relief from the royalties, Westinghouse agreed to. The first word that another Helen Keller learned was water. In 2015, a Louisiana man was arrested for drunkenly riding a horse on a highway. In 2008, an octopus named Otto caused an aquarium power outage by climbing to the edge of his tank and shooting a jet of water at a bright light that was annoying him. Curry was introduced to Japan by the British. As per Arizona's stupid motorist law, if you become stranded after driving through barricades to enter a flooded road, you will be charged for an emergency rescue. Some spiders disguise themselves as ants by pretending their two front legs are antennae. The realistic stabbing sound effect used in Halloween and in most horror movies is actually a knife stabbing a watermelon. William Shakespeare had a curse rhyme engraved on his tombstone instead of his name to prevent anyone from moving his bones. In 1719, prisoners in Paris were offered freedom at the condition they would marry a prostitute and move to Louisiana. The poodoo deer is the world's smallest deer species. They hide in bamboo to get away from predators and can weigh up to 26 lbs. Billy Joel never sells front row seats in order to see the real fans right in front of him. Magnolia plants are so ancient that they are pollinated by beetles because they existed prior to appearance of bees. In 2013, a 60-year-old Japanese truck driver found out he was accidentally switched at birth in 1953 at a local hospital in Tokyo. Vitamin water is actually sugar plus water to which about a penny's worth of synthetically manufactured vitamins are added. In the movie Titanic, Jack tells Rose about a time he went ice fishing on Lake Wissota in Wisconsin. Lake Wissota was not formed until 1917. Bob Ross used to receive up to 200 letters from fans per day. German soldiers in the armed forces are instructed to disobey any order that they believe violates human decency. The loneliest creature on earth is a whale near the Pacific coast which has not had any response of its mating call for decades. After the last bucardo, a wild goat species died, scientists brought its clone to life, making the bucardo the first species to become extinct. The last living individual of a species or a subspecies is given term and ling. During big tournaments, an elite chess player can burn up to 6,000 calories per day, equal to playing tennis for 11 hours or walking at 5.6 km per hour for 24 hours. The exact location of Hyperion, the world's tallest known living tree, is kept secret for the tree's protection. In 2009, Australian opium farmers found mysterious crop circles in their fields. The culprits were later found to be wild wallabies. Most of the smoke billowing up from a space shuttle launch is not its exhaust. In 1889, a lion escaped from a circus in Birmingham, England and jumped into a sewer. In Moscow, packs of stray dogs will sometimes send out a smaller, cuter member pup to beg for food. The original word for beer has been lost. In 2011, when a man had a heart attack at a grocery store in rural Minnesota, 20 people lined up and performed CPR on him over an hour and a half until paramedics arrived. Taylor Swift was born into wealth. A field of green seagrass is capable of converting carbon dioxide to oxygen at over 8 times faster than the rate of a forest of the same size. Whips make a cracking sound when they are snapped because their tip moves faster than speed of sound, thus creating a small sonic boom. Michael Jackson was a virtuoso composer despite being unable to read music or play instruments properly. In 2011, officials in Portland drained nearly 8 million gallons of water from a reservoir because a buzzed 21-year-old peed in it. During the 1936 Berlin Olympics, 2 Japanese pole vaulters who tied for second place refused to participate in a tiebreaker. Thanks for watching.